What an amazing runway. Wow. And can I also add that it was an amazing challenge too? These queens this season are really slaying it.
Bootleg Opinions.
I think this is my favorite episode so far because from beginning till the end, well, maybe not the lip sync, it was like really, really good. It kept me on my feet. And I remember watching the runway as each queen walked out. I was going, wow, these queens are dropping the money and they are bringing an all-stars package because I said before that Sapphira, I feel like she's bringing like an all-stars package where you go on Drag Race, you come back, you make your money, and then you bring out this huge production of drag, right? And I feel like a lot of the queens really stepped their up. They're up this episode. This week's Maxi Challenge is a musical. For me, the ones that stood out is Sapphira and Plasma. These two. My favorite moment of the musical was when both of them were on the stage together. Especially when Sapphira is just doing her part and Plasma is just sitting there like this. What the f? That was so funny. Do I agree with the bottom three? Yes. Morphine, I know their faces. Megami and, oh god. Who's the other queen? Mhi'ya! Oh my god. I have the RuPaul syndrome where I don't know the queen's names really because I review so many seasons, so many franchises, and yeah, it's just a lot of people now. We're all fighting for jobs. But anyways, I do agree with the bottom three this week. And surprise, 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 the lip sync song is I Can Buy Myself Flowers. Let me know in the comments below who you think won the lip sync because I feel like in the air right now, it's very controversial of who won and who lost. Let me know. And protect queer art! Now, category for this runway is Power to the Flower, or something like that. And what do I look for in a flower runway, aside from the flower itself, is I don't want to see a print with flowers. I don't want to see just flowers, you're holding it, and your hair attached to it. I want to see you become the flower. And when queens really do that, it brings their drag up to another level. And if you're wondering why there's no guest tonight, well, let's just say that the queen that I booked had poor planning with the scheduling and had to cancel last minute. So I'm doing this SHIT from my bedroom alone. And why need a guest when I got you? My favorite people in the world, my little bootleggers. But anyway, since I'm by myself tonight anyway, I have more to talk about. So we first up have Plasma looking beautiful. Wow, in this yellow outfit. It's giving me 1910s. It's giving me very My Fair Lady too, with the hat, with the umbrella and the dress. I feel like this is one of the better looks that she has served down the runway. And I feel like she's really showing the category in this look. Whereas I feel like in the last few episodes, she's been missing it. For instance, last week's doll look, and the week before, the pussycat look. Now, let's dissect this outfit from top to bottom. Proportionalizing. Done really well. She's got this gigantic hat, she's got the shoulder pieces to match up and dragged up, the hips hugs her beautifully, and this mermaid dress in the bottom just poofs out beautifully to balance out with the rest of the outfit. Proportionalizing in drag is really important. And I talk about this all the time on Bootleg Opinions, is if you are wearing a hat, if you have shoulder pieces or something that's around here, you should always tie your hair up or push it to the back. And guess what, y'all? She doesn't have anything in the front over here to distract you from the beautiful hat, the beautiful shoulders, as well as the beautiful neckline. It shows up her face beautifully. One reference that I can think of is Geneva's look from, what is it called? Oh, Mother Goose, where she had so many things going on. It was the hat, it was the shoulders, it was the necklace, it was the wig. Oh my goodness, it was a lot. But Plasma over here did it perfectly by cleaning it up so it doesn't look like clutter. As we go down, we see the flowers on the shoulders. And then the designer, yes, I said designer because I know she didn't make this. And the designer really added different colors and sizes of the flowers, so it gives it depth and there's more of an interest. And then the designer hinted some of the flowers on the side of her dress as well. We see the different shades of the brown, the orange, the yellow on the dress. This is sensational. Really well done, Plasma. Next up is Q. Talk about becoming the flowers. Over here, it is giving me fantasy. Creature. It's also giving me annihilation as well. Although we have seen similar like this before, for instance, Ben de la Creme on All Stars, as well as today on Drag Race UK versus the World, if you're watching. That was so shady. I don't know who's watching. If you're watching, let me know, because season 1 was just a complete tragedy. But anyway, Q over here looks sensational, not only because the fact that she became the flower, but also just like Plasma, there's different colors, different sizes, also different shapes of the flowers to create depth and interest to the look. We see the flowers on the shoes, on the arms, coming all the way up to the corset, to the shoulders, and the hair. She has a matching pink sequin bodysuit underneath, with the makeup matching the bodysuit, as if the pink bodysuit is her skin. What I don't enjoy is the underwear. It just stands out on itself. There's no details of the flowers on there, that it just looks like panty. And we don't really want to see panty on the runway, right? Unless it's intentional. And I don't think that it's intentional here, because it seems like a corset that's really well done at the top, and then panties. But this is a stunning look. Next up is Sapphira, serving you top drag, over the top, extra life drag. She comes out taking up the entire stage. The hair is like horn, it's like evil, it's like malicious, but beautiful malicious. The designer must have spent hours spray painting this outfit. It is done really well, transitioning the colors together. She has her hair up, again, she has the big collar, as well as the pageantry earrings and necklaces. She doesn't want clutter. And then as she turns around, we see more petals as well as the green to reflect a flower. And I think she did something very smart over here, because when you think of flowers, you immediately think of something sweet, something pretty, something beautiful, but she gave us something beautiful, but something malicious as well. For instance, kind of like the horns in the hair, the black lip, the bust that's extra sharp, and at the bottom of the dress, the dark green kind of looks like veins too. This is a great take on a runway to make it your own. Bravo, Sapphira. Before we continue with the looks, I understand that we live in a very fast-paced life, which can take a toll on our mental health, which is why I want to share with you our sponsor for this video, BetterHelp. BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained to listen and help you. All you have to do is fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs, and then you get matched with a therapist in most cases under 48 hours. When you see me on social media or in person, I look like I have everything together, but there are days that I turn to BetterHelp. They've got a broad range of expertise with over 20,000 therapists within their network that gives you access to help that may not be available in your area. You can talk to your therapist in an online environment at your convenience. Most of the times, over there, I just talk to my therapist sitting on my bed. So why don't you join the 3 million plus people who have taken charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist. Now slay your way to the link in the description and use my link to get 10% off your first month with BetterHelp. Next up is Nymphia. Wow, 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 wow. These girls are making me gag. Like, every single look so far has been amazing. Now, when I think of Flower and Nymphia, I thought that she was gonna do like Sunflower or something like that, but she gave us another concept. This is adorable. It's very cartoony. It's like a picture book with a drag queen coming to life. Concept-wise, I would say that this is really good with the reveals, but compared to the other looks, technical-wise, there's more work done. And not gonna lie, when I was watching her on the runway, when she was revealing the hands, I thought she was gonna, like, come out or something. That didn't happen. So I was, like, waiting for a reveal because she's, like, growing. Anyway, this is beautiful nonetheless. Next up is Mhi'ya, and if I am not mistaken, or maybe I've missed a look, I feel like this is the best she's looked on this season entirely. I enjoy this look a lot on her. She's got the flowers with the feathers in the headpiece. She's got them on the shoulders and as well as the side of her dress. The flowers are giving me that dress that Banju wore on season 11, which is also very beautiful too. This dress hugs her beautifully. It has stones and the details are done great. It does read as flowers, but I think that she can make the flower category stand out even more because from a far away distance, when looking at it, it looks like red, it looks like feathers, it looks like pageantry. It's not until you look up close that you see the flowers. And I feel like the other queens that I've revealed so far added contrast to the dress by adding different colors to make the flowers stand out. And this is what is missing for me for Mhi'ya. The bangs, yes, I do agree with the judges that it was a little bit low. I would have taken a scissor, cut it, or another trick, since it is just TV, right? You're not performing. Unless you're lip syncing, is to pull the wig back just a little bit if you don't have time to cut it, and then plop the headpiece on because, you know, it's TV, and then she would have been fine. And I would love for her to keep bringing this level of drag because it is the Mhi'ya that I saw from the viral videos because the looks that she has bringing this season, girl, no. Next up is Plain Jane. It's plain, yes, beautiful but plain because everybody else so far has brought a drag look. Not just any drag look, but all-stars package look. This look is beautiful for meet and greet, maybe even drag con because you want to be comfortable but still beautiful at the same time too. It's like a cocktail dress. The silhouette's not that interesting, but there are details on there that make it a little bit more interesting. For instance, the different colors of the flowers on the dress, and then there's flowers on this extra long braid. There's not much to talk about, so yeah, but not bad, Jane. Or I think they call them plain. Next up is Dawn, and is this giving me flowers? Not right away. The dress is well done, it is very fashiony, and the makeup is beautiful. The theme of flowers need to speak to me a little bit more, because this can also read as demon, underworld, something very dark and evil and beautiful at the same time, but flower is not the standout. But this is a safe look nonetheless. Next up is Morphine, and she is giving us, I feel like it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Because it was like, good. Okay, next up is Morphine, and she's serving us what I don't want to see. Flower prints on a dress. Although she did stone it, but it's not enough. I want you to become the flower. Because if you just wear an outfit with flowers, it's just an easier way of doing it. The theme that I'm getting from this is hippie, out in nature, smoky marijuana. What I would have done, since this is giving me very hippies, very Woodstock, very having fun in nature, I would have just come out with a blunt in the back, a very huge blunt, because marijuana is considered flower, right? And then when she comes out, the flowers that she's holding, girl, that's just, girl, no. I would just, at the end, take out the blunt and smoke that because, you know, flowers. You know what I mean? Flower. Give us something smart, make it your own, and something that we're not expecting, because this is expected. The judges didn't like that the outfit was not lined. I talk about this on Bootleg all the time. Guess she doesn't watch Bootleg. It's to line your outfit so that when you're moving, alright, when you lift your hands up, when you're lip syncing and you're talking, we want to see the inside finish. And now as a viewer, I see the inside of the fabric that didn't get printed with the flower print. And that's a no-no for me. And then I also see the edges. One way to pick a color for lining your outfit is to look at your outfit and see what color is not used the most and bounced off the outfit. But yeah, Morphine, if you ever need me to, you know, go over your All-Stars package, I am available. For hire. Cause, you know, I love money. Next up is Megami. I feel like this look we've seen several times on Drag Race before, as well as another white look that she has brought from home, as well as last week's look. She does love to show off her beautiful body a lot, with a lot of the see-through and lace and mesh materials, that it ends up being one note that it becomes a little bit predictable. And if I'm being honest, this look is kind of a mess. I do see flowers, but it's giving me wedding and flowers, and the theme of flowers is supposed to overshadow everything else, right? Let's start with the pros. The hair, the makeup, and the flowers are beautiful. And the veil is beautiful too, but then again, you don't, need that much time to make it. But the outfit itself, it's a mess. The front especially looks unfinished to me. It looks like something you make in the workroom or something you buy from an adult store and then you wear it for Drag Race. Not that there's anything wrong shopping in an adult store. I do it all the time. For clothes, but for Drag Race, it's just not enough. So unfortunately, this is a bottom look for me. But I will add that between this look and Ru's look, I don't know which one is worse. So it's a compliment, I guess. I mean, being compared to Mother Ru, yas! Next up is Xunami Muse. This look took me on a journey. At a first glance, it's giving me flowers because of the red. And then as I look closer, it's not giving me flowers because where the f is the flower? Because, you know. And then as she keeps walking, then I see the flower. She says that this is an upside down bouquet of flowers? Okay, I get it, we've seen a lot of bouquet flower looks before on Drag Race, right? But this doesn't translate as an upside down bouquet of flowers. To be honest, I wish that she didn't use the red material because it just looks like stuff attached to her that didn't go with the entire look. Because without the red, it would have still read flowers. If I were to rank this look out of all the girls, I would say that this is a low save. So, what did y'all think of the looks? For me, my favorite look is Sapphira. It is just over the top. It is extra. It is bigger than life. And she became the actual flower by not just wearing a flower print dress or holding some flowers. So congratulations, Sapphira. You are nailing it this season. But anyway, let me know in the comments below what your favorite look is, and I'll see y'all very soon, okay? Bye-bye!
Hey squirrel friends, when one video ends, just click on another one. It's called cringe viewing. Go ahead, I support you.